On today's episode of Old vs. New, we have Old vs. New Craftmade patio fans. Now, these are both Craftmades. They're both outdoor patio fans, model OPXL52. The one on the left is rust finish, and it is dated to 2003. One on the right is textured brown finish, and it is brand new. So, first glance, you can see the visual differences. This one obviously has a more latex-esque bottom plate to it, which is to be expected considering that, wow, was that 10 years ago already? Right around 10 years ago, Craftmade and Latex merged. You can also see that the old fan has a 4-5 blade motor, whereas the new fan is 5 blade only. Another difference I want to point out to you. Where's the reverse switch? Apparently reversibility is a feature that only came along after the Craftmade Latex merger. Personally, I really don't mind it. I really don't mind not having a reverse switch on an outdoor fan because I don't even use them in the wintertime. So the story behind this fan, and shout out to Vintage Fan Collector on YouTube because he helped me basically with the selection process. He gave me the recommendation and I ordered the fan essentially through him. So Josh, if you're watching this, thank you. Anyway, I purchased this to replace the Fanimation Baleria on my back patio because it is approaching the end of its useful life. It's 6 years old now. Finish is starting to come off of parts. Top of the blades, which are plastic, painted plastic, and the light kit, which has a bamboo topper on it, the finish is coming off of that too. Anyway, back to the Craftmades. One thing you can see, for whatever reason, Craftmade liked to put the wires for these fans in a jacket, like an SJT power cord. Really nothing to note about the canopy and downrod. It does have a plastic hanger ball with looks like a softer plastic, maybe a rubberized plastic strip right where it would sit on the mounting bracket for noise dampening purposes. And then it has a plastic lower canopy over the downrod coupling. This one, on the other hand, has a metal hanger ball, and you'll notice there are some extra parts that the old one doesn't have. Secondary support cable, obviously, to make it up to code in Canada. This little deflector boot that goes over the top of the top of the hanger ball, stop moisture from getting into the downrod. It has this little piece called an anti-sway adapter, and then this ring conceals the canopy screws. So both of these have a 188 by 15 millimeter motor. However, there are a few electrical differences I'd like to point out. For one thing, speed control capacitor values on this fan are 6 for low, 6 and 4.5 combined for medium, so 10.5 for medium. This one is 6 and 6, so 6 for low, both 6s combined for medium, 12. This fan also has a 4.5 microfarad 300 volt run capacitor, whereas this one has a 4 microfarad 300 volt words 300 volt run capacitor. Supposedly, though, these new models have seen a boost in performance, which is why I agreed with Josh's recommendation on it. I personally am looking forward to getting this fan hung up, at least for testing. I'm not going to put it outside now as of this taping because it's currently mid-September. Our warm season here in Pennsylvania ends in less than a month, so it's not going out on the back patio till next spring. However, in the meantime, I do plan on hanging this up and testing it. And I'm going to be making a new demonstration video of this fan as well. Blades, really nothing different there. Blade brackets. Now this is not really a complaint, rather a disappointment. These blade brackets, now I weighed both the old and new blade brackets on my postage scale. The old blade brackets weigh 164 grams. These new ones only weigh in at about 78 grams. But you can see the walls of the casting are very thick. So we will see if these last. We will see if these last outdoors. I just hope that when the first big windstorm comes, they don't blow and break off. That's my big fear. Now, if these survive a summer of windstorms, the lightweight blade brackets will not be a deal breaker. However, if I find myself having to replace these after one windstorm, that is definitely going to be a deal breaker. Again, that's yet to be seen. So anyway, that was a quick overview of these two Craftmade outdoor. Oh yeah, looks wise, my personal judgment, old one wins, hands down. But that's just my personal opinion. Anyway, that's just a quick little side-by-side comparison of these two Craftmade outdoor patio fans. Thank you for watching. Make sure to subscribe. Gonna have plenty of new content coming your way, so out.